Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy SnowyKurama, and this is a post-draft video for the PDL. If you didn't see that first video, it is in the channel somewhere. Go ahead and watch that. This one will make a hell of a lot more sense. So today I'm gonna go ahead and discuss what drafts I ended up getting, from the list that I had in the last video, and sort of my thoughts on how the whole thing went. So I was number 7 out of 14 for the draft, which changed to 6 out of 13, and then changed to, I want to say it was still 6. Let me check here. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was 6 out of 12, so I was still in the middle, even though we lost 2 of our players. So the fact that I got 2 out of 3, if I would say a percentage, like 66% of the things that I wanted, it's still pretty good, I'd say. We're gonna start off with our first slot. Now, for our OU pick, I was trying to get Mega Scizor, but my buddy Nick, he took that. So the one that I had next on my list here, the list of things I wanted to get, Mega Pinsir was next on the list. Now I picked Mega Pinsir because I don't know if I should say, because I don't want to give away too much of what I want to do with these mons. That's the issue with recording this. But Mega Pinsir's pretty good. I heard it's going to be really good now that Mega Metagross is out of OU, so hoping for good things there. And our second pick, we ended up scooping up Tapu Lele just like I wanted to. Psychic Terrain, that's going to block out a bunch of priority moves, so good luck with that, everybody. Next up, since I picked Mega Pinsir, I didn't want another flying type on the team because that's just a lot of rock weaknesses. But I ended up scooping up Thunderous Eye anyway. The plan was to go Xurkitree after that, but actually no, the plan was to go Tapu Koko after that, but Ryan scooped that up. So we went ahead and went Thunderous Eye anyway, even though it's another flying type. It was going to be Xurkitree, but I was just like, I gotta go Thundurus. It would be weird if I didn't. Thundurus put in so much work in the last tournament, and I know this one is Thunderous I rather than T, but I already explained in the last video why I wanted I this time, so no big deal. Our UU picks, we ended up scooping up Arcanine just like I wanted. We got that fire type that'll defend against pretty much anything that would want to screw up Tapu Lele, because that's steel type weakness. And then our next pick, we did end up getting Serena. So we got our spinner, we got our earthquake defender, even though we got flying types now. But like I said, spinner, that's really the main reason why I wanted that one. And Keldeo, we didn't end up getting Keldeo, unfortunately. I believe friend Gage scooped that one up. So I wanted a bulky water to sort of cover that thing up, and rather than going with Decidueye or Haxorus, which are my other choices on this list, I decided to go Primarina. Now it is another fairy type, which I'm not super excited about, but it's the bulky water type that we need, plus I love Primarina. I love it more than I think it's a lot better than Decidueye and Incineroar, the other two Alolan starters. It's my favorite out of the 3. So using it's going to be pretty fun, I feel like. And RU picks, we did end up getting Druddigon like we wanted. We got our Stealth Rocking Dragon type, rough skin, bunch of fun stuff there. And we did end up getting Absol. We almost didn't, but my brother Steven, which you'll see in a later video, by the way, he decided that he wanted to speak out of turn and go ahead and draft Absol, but then when it came to actually be his turn, he didn't pick it, so we got lucky there. We got our Absol, we got our Fisherman. And because we had that water type up there in UU, I had to pick something else because I didn't want 3 water types, or at least 3 water types that, well, it wouldn't be 3 anyway. I didn't want another water type, is basically what I'm saying. So I decided, who's another spinner, who's down in RU? Hitmontop. Hitmontop is a fighting type, which is something that my team doesn't have right now, plus it's not all that good on the physical side of things. Taking a look, well, it's about half and half. So I think I needed another physical mon, and Hitmontop will do it. It's very specially defensive, which is nice, and it can get rid of our rocks. It's got access to Earthquake, which we're gonna need, I feel like, and it's just it's pretty good. It's awesome. I'm happy no one else took it, and I had the idea, so it's sort of a last-minute addition to my little list here. Then NU picks. Now this is where it got a little tricky on my end because I had no idea what to do. So we did end up getting Mismagius, our powerful ghost type. I was really happy about that. No one else seemed to really care about it, which they sleeping on that Mismagius. I'm gonna show them why they shouldn't do that. Now next our pick was supposed to be Gastrodon, but then Gage took the Gastrodon, so I was like, this was supposed to defend against everything. Anything that would replace it was like in a higher tier, so I had no idea what to do. I was scared. So instead of spending 9 million years trying to figure out what my next pick to replace Gastrodon was going to be, I decided to go ahead and scoop up our Regirock, our third NU pick. So that was pretty cool. And then it came back to my turn. I went through, I wrote down everything, all my types that I had on a note card right here. I was just like, okay, we got the bug flying, we got the fairy psychic, we have electric flying, fire, dark fighting, etc., etc. What don't we have? I figured out we did not have a steel type, because I was originally planning on having one in Mega Scizor, so I didn't really think on checking for another steel type. So, scrolling through the NU picks really quick, it was really quick. Like, at this point, everyone was just sort of rapid firing, like, I want that one, that one, that one, that one, which was really, really weird, and it caught me off guard, because all the other tiers, everyone was taking, like, 20 minutes trying to figure out what their mon was going to be, myself included, you know, trying to figure out, like, what to replace things with. And I decided to scoop up Klinklang. Don't really know what it does, but we're about to find out. I just saw it was a steel type, and I know Klinklang is defensive, so I'm hoping that it'll work out. I don't really know what it does. We'll figure it out, I guess, as we go. So yeah, there's that. My team should be on the layout, which I think is this way, looking at the last video, so yeah, there's that. I've noticed that I don't have any UBs on this team, which is going to be a little bit of an issue, because Gage has 2 of them. I still feel like my team is going to be pretty decent, because I got a bunch of bulky mons and a bunch of mons that can do quite a bit of damage, got some guys that can do multiple things, like no one has just one job, I feel like. So it's going to be a little bit tricky playing me, probably, unless you know me pretty well. That's all I got. I'm going to probably redo the Chicago White Sox banner that's down below, because that thing's pretty bland. I made that in Paint, but now I got Photoshop, so I should be able to make an even better banner. I got a little bit of an idea in my mind right now, but we'll see what happens there. I don't believe I'm forgetting anything, so expect the first battle to be up sometime next week, probably around Friday, maybe earlier, maybe later. This has been your boy SnowyKurama. See you in the next one.